Well, hello there. It's been a little while. 7 months to be near exact. It's been around 7 months since I last did any real form of content on here. And for once, I can truly say it wasn't my fault entirely. Really. For those who had been keeping up with the channel back then, you know before I disappeared, I mentioned something about my computer giving me trouble, and then the drop stream started happening. I spent months, literal months, about like 4 months trying to figure out what the hell was happening. It already doesn't help that I'm not a tech guy by any stretch of the imagination. The fact that I can even put on a competent looking stream or record is a small miracle in itself. So when my old as hell computer decides it wants to stop working properly, and all the guides I can look up are for computers that are at least several years newer than my computer, cue a paddle going down a stream somewhere. Well, believe it or not, I figured out my problem. I mean, obviously, right? I am here talking to you. Or is that the voices again? The internet. For months, I was struggling to figure out my PC's issues by cleaning it out, by hard resetting it, drivers, whatever, and it's my goddamn internet. I can explain. Stream Elements. And for those who already know, I really don't have to say anymore, but for those of you not in the creation space, Stream Elements is a broadcasting system that people use to record and stream. I'm using it right now to record this. Not Stream Elements, but it's quite a vital piece of day-to-day for any content creator who uses it, and there have been 3 big broadcasting systems: OBS, DOG, Streamlabs, The Posers, and, of course, Stream Elements. What about the internet? I'm getting to it, you pimple-faced, mouth-breathing man-child. Stream Elements, unlike OBS, runs everything on the cloud. The cloud, the infamous cloud that holds all the United States battle plans and Katy Perry's sense of rhythm. So whenever I stream or record, most of Stream Elements is pulling from the internet in order to work. The very basic layman's terms I came to understand. Being that my PC is old, when trying to stream something that takes a hefty load to run while also trying to send and receive information from my internet router, it tends to create issues. But on top of this, it didn't help that the internet company that we go through decided that it was going to pull some Apple shit and start choking those on older plans in order to persuade them to move up to the newer shit that they have out. Depression. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I've been through so much stress and depression over the past several months because I've had to face all of this alone and figure out all of this shit by myself, and I had no idea what I was doing. And to be entirely honest, I don't know if I found the cure or if it's just a pack of band-aids, but for now, I'm running mostly everything smoothly. There are still some issues I need to figure out, but I mean, I mostly have everything back to where I can start recording again. Recording, not streaming, because that's still a whole separate issue on its own. I'm trying. Which brings me to the last 3 months. I have been steadily recording again, trying to create a fresh base for me to start from. Now, I can't promise no gaps. I still have ADHD. And there is no curing that, RFK, you doped up, worm-eating vibrator, stuck up the ass, chihuahua, shaking ignorant, still trying to... Sorry, I got distracted. Total War. That's where I was going. We're finishing up our Woo run on Total War 3 Kingdoms starting tomorrow. And Diablo 2. I passed around the idea of doing some kind of hardcore run a while back for Diablo, which got shot down, but I'm doing it anyways, in the form of Diablo 2 Resurrected. That starts Wednesday, and for Friday, well, I have a little surprise.